She tried to destroy his name on the TeaApp, but forgot receipts work both ways. When women rate men, they better pray the archives never leak. And guess what? The breach just happened. Hey gang, and welcome back to the sacred halls of Magic's monologue, where truth doesn't whisper, it roars. I'm Magic, your curator of personal growth and unapologetic reality checks. Today's video, the TeaApp. They tried to rate men like Yelp and got roasted. But before we dig into this wild ride, connect with me on Locals at magicsmonologue.locals.com and over on X at Magic's Monologue. I'm building my tribe there too. Additionally, you can send a small donation via crypto if you like my work, and that information is down in the description. After the TeaApp's massive data breach, men finally saw how women secretly rated them post-breakup. The lies many women wrote about men, brutal. But Karma's review of these women, viral. What happens next will flip the script, and certainly this is gonna leave a mark. Let's begin the journey. All right, gentlemen, let's pull up a chair. Let's sip on some bitter truth and straight, no sugar, no soy milk, and no apologies. Today, I'm diving deep into the TeaApp, the digital confessional where modern women play judge, jury, and executioner, and you. And don't even get a damn lawyer. Now, for those who missed it, the TeaApp was launched as a women's-only dating safety platform by a man named Sean Cook. Apparently, one bad date with his mom was all it took to build an empire of vengeance and simpery, disguised as virtue. Safety, he said. For women only, of course. But nothing says equality like an exclusive club where one gender gets to anonymously rate the other like restaurant service on Yelp. Women can slap green flags or red flags on your name. No context, no chance to explain. You might have ghosted because you had the flu, or her AI-generated photos were 100 pounds lighter than what slid into the booth across from you. Does it matter? Now, you're labeled as a narcissist with a commitment issues. And the best part? You'll never even know it. This is one-sided trial where you are blindfolded, gagged, and tossed into a digital town square for public shaming. And if you think that's hyperbole, it's not. Imagine if we flipped the script. A men-only app to rate women anonymously. Every media outlet from BuzzFeed to MSNBC would detonate. Misogyny, they'd scream. Digital patriarchy. There'd be marches in the street and press conferences from senators. But a woman-only app to smear men? Crickets. Apparently, hypocrisy wears heels and carries a data plan. Let's be real. The app is less about safety and more about retribution. It's the cyber manifestation of hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Didn't text her back fast enough? Red flag. Didn't offer to pay for her roommate's sushi? Toxic masculinity. Looked a little too confident? Must be a narcissist. And just like that, your name gets dragged to the digital alley because Becky from Bumble didn't like that you said no to a second date. Now here's where things get poetic. On July 25th, 2025, the app that preached privacy, safety, and a sanctuary got kicked square in its smug little teeth. Hackers breached the system, exposing over 72,000 images, 113 of them personal IDs and selfies. Suddenly, the safe space wasn't so safe. The guardians of virtue had their drawers flung wide open, and the internet saw everything.
Hey, so the incels are at it again. No one can have a fun time on the internet. It's just the rule, especially if you're a woman. Nice try. Saw you trying to have fun there. Saw you trying to stay safe there. Not gonna happen. Not on their watch. I do, of course, also think that there is quite a bit of responsibility on the app. You know, they clearly didn't set up enough security measures, so somebody nasty was able to easily access these images and leak them. So head on a swivel, ladies.
Some are calling it justice. Others call it karma. I call it inevitable. If you build a platform designed to publicly shame men, don't be shocked when the universe or men boomerang the same stuff right back. The same women who gleefully labeling men red flags from the comfort of their apartments suddenly started crying foul when their faces and IDs got leaked. Now it's, we deserve privacy. Oh, do you now? Because last I checked, men didn't get that luxury on your little gossip app. You can't burn down the barn and then complain about the smoke. Now let's get petty for a second, because we need to talk about the photos. You'd expect these digital judges to look like models, right? After all, they're out here rating men like Gordon Ramsay critiques filet mignon. But nah, most of the women exposed were, well, let's be honest, barely a mid on a good day, 5 out of 10 on a generous day. We're talking avocado toast connoisseurs with entitlement issues and dating standards of royalty. The same women who get left on red by 9 and 10 looking chads are now out here declaring war on regular guys.
The TeaApp link is honestly glorious, not just for men, but for a lot of average women too. Many of us are sick and tired of these loud, ugly bitches degrading society, and I know the rare, definitely rare, but nice single woman is certainly overwhelmed because the outcome of all these annoying cows has been men not wanting anything to do with even attempting to try at this point in time. So yeah, you can't expect to make an app where you have to send your photo ID to be verified, not to dox you, when a bunch of men with inquiry minds and coding skills want to know what mischievous ass you are up to in there. Then cry when all your BS stories come to light and your IDs get leaked is literally insane. The best part is we already know they're insane anyway. We've been saying this for a long time. And just last night, one of the TeaApp users kept messaging me from different accounts just because of comments I made about this issue. They were threatening to dox me, had found social security numbers of my boomer family members, but I've already been doxxed, so that was pretty goofy. And also a lot of boomers have their social security numbers on the internet. But all this issue does is bring their absolute insanity to light.
And this is the heart of the issue, my brothers. The TeaApp isn't just an app. It's a mirror, a reflection of modern dating's sickest double standard. It says, men, you will be judged. You will be rated. You will be discarded. And you will have no voice. No appeals, no rebuttals, no chance to clear your name. It's the digital Salem Witch Trials, except this time, the witches are doing the burning. Let me remind you of a harsh reality. Society protects women's reputations even when they're destroying yours. A woman falsely labels you as a predator, she's believed. You sue, good luck. A 2019 study by YouGov found that 55% of men believe false accusations of sexual misconduct are a serious problem. Yet, there's zero recourse when the damage is done. Your job, your dating prospects, your name, gone. And these same women cry victim because their selfies got leaked. Oh, please. Gentlemen, you are not powerless, but you are vulnerable. The dating world is a minefield of unchecked female emotion wrapped in a packaging of empowerment. Apps like Tea? They're weapons. Dress them up however you want. Call them safe spaces. Call them tools. Call them feminism. The effect is the same. We lose. So what do? We fight back. Not with rage, but with awareness. You reclaim your dignity by refusing to play in a rigged game. Build your life, protect your name, and guard your energy like it's gold because, well, it is. Don't chase validation from women who rate men like Uber drivers. Don't let yourself be defined by anonymous slander. You are not a red flag. You are a man, and they fear that. Hold your head high. Stand firm in who you are, because the Tea app is busy collapsing under its own hypocrisy. You, my brother, are building something real. Your strength, your wisdom, your legacy. And remember, history and the infrastructure and civilization wasn't built by critics behind keyboards. It was built by men who didn't flinch. If this hits home, don't just sit with it. Hit that thumbs up, smash the subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll never miss the truth bombs I drop here. Share this with at least 3 men who need to wake up and rise up. That's how we build this channel, one solid brother at a time. Got a story that needs to be told? A link that made your jaw drop? Email me at stories@magicsmonologue.com. Let's expose the madness and drop some clarity. You're not just watching, you're leading by example, helping men elevate with wisdom, purpose, and unmistakable standards. You're not alone. You're not crazy. And if you're still hungry for more, then click here to watch the next video. Stop chasing, start winning, break up recovery strategies for men. And that is coming up right now. Until next time.